It's finally official. The Chains of Domination are coming on June the 29th. As we predicted, it was probably going to come. Shame it took too long, but now it's official. Let's make our 9.1 plans official, shall we? I've talked about this a great deal of times on our stream, but it's time to let you guys know as well, is I will not be Mythic Raiding at the start of this tier. Not to say I won't Mythic Raid at all, but I'm going to back out a little bit for the start of the tier. Number of reasons for that. One of them is there are players from my old guild, players from my guild before this one, that I love absolutely to death as people. They've been in my home, all that kind of stuff. They're kind of coming back just to check out the raid, because as always, it doesn't matter what game you're playing, if you've got Warcraft in your blood, you always want to see the new raids. You always have fun with that. So I'm going to do that. That sounds like the best time ever. Like, for fun-wise, that sounds like the greatest time ever. I get to play with some truly awesome people and have some fun. Now, it will be heroic, which I know many of you are going, that's not going to keep you interested. And you're probably right, which is why I'm saying Mythic is probably later on. The second reason, of course, is the Mythic tax this time around is really off-putting to me, quite frankly. If I am going to Mythic Raid, and the way I like to Mythic Raid, not everybody has to do this, is I want to give it my all. I will push every single day until that last boss is dead and get every single scrap of power available because it's important to me and to my raid team in order to do that. And frankly, this time around, it's really off-putting doing Korthia daily along with doing Torghast, Tormentors of Torghast, and refarming conduits, redoing the Legos. I'm kind of okay with leaving that. Unfortunately, the sad truth is, as many of us have realized, that if you're looking to gain power, the worst time to play is actually at the start of the patch. I don't know why Blizzard does this, but they hamstring you heavily if you play like from day one. And then if you come back in a couple of months later, you can do whatever you want with a character in the space of a week, which is more fun for me, as my main interest in World of Warcraft right now is playing multiple characters. I want to play Feral, and then I want to play Enhancement, and then I want to play Resto, and then I want to play Sub, and then I want to play Assassin, and then I want to play Holy, and then I want to do this. That's where my interest really lies. So with Heroic, I do not have that compulsion at all. It's very possible, everybody I'm playing with is an old Mythic Raider, that we will clear it in a week or 2 weeks and be like, well, what now? And if that's the case, that's fine too, because I'll have that opportunity to play with those people, and I'm going to have a great time with it. And then I can focus on doing maybe some public stuff on stream, doing some different runs with different classes. All that kind of stuff is what I want my free time for. That's what I want to do. If I want to spend a week being a druid and doing heroic raiding with viewers or whatever it might be, I want the opportunity to do that rather than tying up 3 days to Mythic Raid and then jumping off and farming souls in the maw, collecting anima and all that kind of stuff. Not long tasks by any means, can be done very quickly. It's just not interesting. And therefore I don't want to do that this time. So over time, that's what's going to be happening. I'm very happy that 9.1 is here. Can't wait to see what the World First Guilds can now announce. Now we have a specific date. We did have the round table with all the guilds just last week, and none of them could say anything because the dates weren't confirmed. And as you can imagine, having events booked without having a date of when it's going to take place is really, really hard, which is what we heard behind the scenes there a little bit. Is like, how can we announce something, you know? And I did know this going in because I'd spoke to them before, is we don't know when it's going to be. But as predicted, it is going to be on June 29th, which means 2 weeks later we will be Mythic Raiding and the race will be underway. So it should be a ton of fun. On top of that, I'm also having like head surgery on the 6th, so I'm not going to be in the best state to Mythic Raid anyway. So I don't want anyone to use this as like, oh, you know, he hates World of Warcraft or anything like that. It's nothing like that. It's just my priorities right now are not in hard farming one singular character. It's not where my fun lies. It's not where my interest is. So, and I have this other opportunity with wonderful people who I know, who have been in my house. You know, these are the kind of people I want to spend time with. So that's what I'm going to do to kick off this expansion and hopefully play a lot of different characters and see how they grow in the new patch. That should be a lot of fun. All right, so June 29th, guys, set your dates. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.